Hello and happy Wednesday. We are here to read our book, Rabbit Bedtime. It has a glare on it. Again today. And today, the work we're going to do is we're going to be thinking, what are the characters thinking in this part? That's one thing that readers do. They think, what are the characters saying? Or what might the characters be thinking in this part? And then we're going to add another page. We're going to think, what would happen next? And we're going to draw a picture and write a sentence to add another page. This is my favorite day of shared reading. So because we have spring break on Thursday and Friday, today's the last day that we're going to read Rabbit's Bedtime together. So I'm not going to just have you read it by yourself today. We're going to read it together. But I do want to hear your voice. And I want to hear you reading it with me. So you're going to read it with me. And then we're going to think, what are the characters thinking in this part? And what would happen next? Here we go. Rabbit Bedtime. Rabbit Bedtime. All right. Read with my finger. I'm sitting on a different side today. It's kind of weird, but I had to do it so I could write on the Post-it notes. All right, here we go. Let's do it like this. This will be easier for me. All right. It was very late, and little Rabbit was not asleep. Are you reading it with me? I want to hear your voice. Let's keep reading. He said, I am awake. My eyes will not stay shut. How can I go to sleep? He ran to Mom and Dad's room. I can't go to sleep, he yelled. What do you think his mom and dad might be thinking on this page? Really? Yeah, I think they might be thinking that too. Maybe they're thinking, Little Rabbit, you should be asleep right now. All right, let's move this thought bubble so we can read the words. Then, jump, jump, jump. He landed on the bed. I am awake, said Mrs. Rabbit. I am awake too, said Mr. Rabbit. Little Rabbit's eyes were shut. He was asleep. What do you think his mom and dad might be thinking in this part? Oh, I think so too. Maybe they're thinking, oh, good. He finally went back to sleep. All right, let's think about what would happen next. So here at the end of the story, Little Rabbit's eyes were shut. He was asleep. What do you think happens next? Oh, so some of you are saying maybe the mom and the dad go back to sleep and they let him sleep on their bed. Or some of you are saying, oh yeah, that maybe the mom and the dad carry Little Rabbit back to bed. All right, let's do that one because that one will be kind of fun to draw. So let's say, Little Rabbit's mom carried him back to bed. All right, let's write that. Let's see. This is going to be tricky, holding it up in the air and writing at the same time, but I'm going to try. All right. Let's see, Miss J, how you going to do this? Little Rabbit's mom, can you see it? Yeah. Carried him back to, okay, didn't look good, bed. Okay, now this is going to be tricky. So first I'm going to draw little rabbit like kind of like he's laying down, and then I'm going to draw his mom like holding him. So little rabbit, here's his body, right? And I'm thinking that like when you carry someone, they're like sideways. They're not up and down. So here's his head. And look, that's what his ears look like. So here's his ears, and they're, oops, they're flopping down. And I'm going to make his eyes like that, so he looks like he's asleep. And there, his mouth is just like that. Here's his legs. Here's his arms. Okay, so there's little rabbit. He's asleep. And now I'm going to draw his mom, and I'm going to try to draw her arms like carrying him. So here she is. And she's like, aww. There's her rabbit ears. Okay? Now here's her body. It's behind little rabbit. And her arms are like holding him. I don't really know how to do this. Sometimes if I don't know how to draw it, I just try. And then sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. And then here's the rest of her body and her legs. Not the best ever, but it's not so bad. There she is. And I'll draw his bed. There's his bed. Little rabbit's mom carried him back to bed. What do you think? All right, let's read the last 2 pages again. Here we go. Little rabbit's eyes were shut. He was asleep. Little rabbit's mom carried him back to bed. Oh, what a sweet story.